Thanks for checking out the video. This is video number 2 of a 7-part series of us raising our batch of 60 meat birds, Cornish cross or broiler chickens, whatever you want to call them. We're on week number 2. Last week was the first week where we raised them in the brooder. If you haven't seen that, I strongly encourage you to go check that out. I go through in a little bit of detail how we set up our brooder, how to get the chicks from day 1 all the way to day 7. This week, being week number 2, will be day 8 to 14. I won't make this too long of an intro, so let's just get right into it. It should be a shorter video than the first one. Pretty repetitive. Feed, water, check on shavings, and watch the birds grow. So let's get to it. Today is day 8, the start of week number 2. We started out with 61 birds, and currently we're down to 59. This morning we had one more casualty. Not really sure what happened. We tried nursing one back to health last night. He was just kind of groggy, and I kept giving him water. He kept drinking it, but it happens. So day 8, we are going to move. Today was pretty easy. We just moved waters and feeders and kept them full. Tomorrow we're going to introduce them to the poultry nipples. That's what they'll be using when they're out on pasture. I will also be swapping the small 1 quart. They're scratching a lot. I'll be swapping the small 1 quart waters out with another with a larger 3-gallon water. That way they'll have that 1 gallon and then a larger one. Another thing to remember is to keep the brooder temperature between 85 and 90 degrees. Currently I have it set at 86 to turn on with the thermostat. I'll probably shut off here in a second, but pretty much the same thing for the next 7 days. Gonna be watering and feeding and moving stuff around and adding more shavings. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow for day number 9. It's day number 9. It's actually the evening of day number 9. Everyone's doing good. Pretty simple day for the birds. Just giving them more water and more feed, moving the feeders around. I probably am going to put some more shavings down tonight too. Starting to get a little stinky in the garage. So doors are open. Temperature about 85 degrees. That'll turn off at 86. So I'd mentioned in yesterday's video that I was going to introduce the poultry nipples to them. We had an extremely busy day with a t-ball game, multiple t-ball games, and carnival today for the kids, so we didn't get around to doing that, and it's after 10 o'clock right now. So I will probably do the poultry nipples tomorrow evening and swap out the small waterers with a larger one and keep this 1-gallon one in here as well. They're not quite draining the quart sizes out yet after 12 hours, so they're still fine. Feed, we still got the 24-inch feeders in there. They're still doing good on that, so I won't put in another feed tray just yet, but everyone's doing good. We'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow. Hey everybody, it's day 10 with the chicks. All I did today was water and add the poultry nipple waterer and more feed. So these poultry nipples, try to get that up to the camera, pretty simple. All they do, it goes in like this and the birds just kind of peck at it, and a little bead of water runs down that steel bar and into their mouth. A little Teflon tape on there screws into a fitting, or in this case I just screw it to the bottom of that bucket. They work pretty good. That's what they're going to have out on the chicken tractors, and as you can see, I just put that in there about 10 minutes ago, and they're so curious, they're already figuring it out. I didn't have to do anything except for put it on there. It's just hanging from some zip ties and a little S-hook. 1-gallon bucket I stole from the kids. Fill it up with water and let them go. I will end up moving that feeder though, so they don't get that all full of water. But what do you think, Lakin? Good. Can you say hi for the camera? Hi. Lean in there. Can you see yourself? Hi. Hi. All right. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for day 10. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. I'll be working on the chicken tractor and getting that prepped for when the birds are ready to go out on pasture. I just wanted to show this. This is the thermostat that I'm using. Hopefully that shows up okay. Nothing special. I got 2 of them. The first year I did it, it was pretty cold out, so I had 2 heat lamps and 2 thermostats. That's why I got 2 of them. This year, being we're starting a little later, don't need it. It's plenty warm in here. It stays in the mid 80s in the brooder box. Cover half of it up, and we're just fine. So just keep an eye on your birds. They'll tell you what they want or what they need. If they're camped out under here, you're too cold. If they're stuffed away around the sides, they're probably too warm. If they're all spread out, doing just fine, which is what these ones are doing. So off to tomorrow. Oh yeah. All right, buddy. Okay, today is day 11. Look at the size of these things, huh? Yeah, getting pretty big. Pretty simple day today. Feed and water. I didn't put any new shavings down yet. They're scratching a lot. They're getting through the shavings down to the plastic underneath. So. But yeah, oh, you're shaking a lot. Getting some more feathers. What do you think, Tika? What do you think, Tika? See them? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll let them go. Alright. That's a wrap for today. Pretty simple. Catch you guys later. All right, everybody, it is day 11 today. You just watched me put down some shavings, give them some more water and feed, and that's about it. Everybody's still doing good, still got 59. We lost 2 that first week, so sitting okay there. They are loving the poultry nipples right now, or the chicken nipples, chicken waters, whatever you want to call them. Quick update on what we've used. 2 full bags of shavings. I went and bought 2 more. That should get us through the next 10 days or so, being today is day 11. And roughly 50 pounds of feed, chick starter feed. So yeah, that's it. Nothing really exciting today. Catch you guys later. All right, today is day 13, and these guys are getting rambunctious and a little smelly. I think tomorrow I'm going to scoop everything out and put down fresh new bed of shavings instead of just layering it this time. So I did notice they went through this whole thing today, which is good. And they always go through the hanging bucket with the water nipples every day, so I fill that up twice a day. It also leaks a little bit. Those little chicken nipples aren't 100% waterproof, but chicks are getting so tall now that it's hard for them to get underneath it. Two reasons for that. One, the shavings are a little thicker, so they're standing up taller. And two, I got to find a different mechanism to raise up that bucket so they can get under there a little easier. You just want it so their heads go up. You want it so their heads just go up and peck at it like that. They shouldn't have to go under it like they're doing now. But they're also going through about 1 full trough of feed every night and morning. So they are definitely packing on the weight. Beautiful weather we're having today. High 70s, low humidity. These guys are super active. You can see them scratching all over the place. They're actually scratching so much that it's starting to fill up the trough in these waterers. So another reason to get rid of some shavings. Or I could raise them up with another layer of bricks, which I might do for the night because I just cleaned this out, this one, about 20 minutes ago. And I see it's already getting clogged up again. But yeah, that's the chores for today, and check back with you tomorrow. All right, everybody, we've made it to the end of week number 2. Today is day 14 with the chicks. Everyone seems to be doing good. As you can hear, they're pretty loud. They're very active. You just watched me put down a brand new bed of shavings for them to go into the weekend. Today is Friday. Fresh water. I raised the bucket with the poultry nipples on it, so it's a little bit taller for them. So everyone seems to be doing good. Got some fresh feed. I'm using some medicated feed now. I bought a separate bag, or a different bag of feed. So the poultry nipples, they're slightly too high. I don't have a lot of adjustability with that bucket, but they're getting it right now. In a couple more days, they'll be just fine. Other than that, yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm getting ready to put them out on pasture. I'm checking the weather, making sure we got a couple days of sunny weather, no rain or storms or anything around that day 21. Getting the chicken tractors prepped. I'll probably grab a couple videos of that, or a quick little clip of that, what I'm going to do. Getting them set up in the yard to be pulled across the yard for their final 4 weeks. So I think we're going to butcher these guys about 6.5 weeks is what it's going to come out to be. So should be a good size. They're putting on weight real quick. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you would like and subscribe, it really helps me out. And helps get this video bumped so other people can learn from my mistakes and everything else we do here. So with that, we'll catch you guys later. Next video will be week number 3. All right, that's a wrap to week number 2. Thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something along the way. Or if you have tips or tricks for me or something that you might do a little differently or maybe more efficient, well, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. But yeah, that's a wrap for the second week. Next week will be days 9 through 21, where we are starting to get them ready to go out on pasture. I'll be waiting for a couple nice days in the weather before we get them out, so it could be closer to day 21, might be closer to day 17. We'll just have to wait and see, but hopefully you'll join us in that next video, and until then, catch you later.